Yo, what's good, guys? It's me, James Pachitsup here, with the boy, the man, Gacha Talks here. We are going to be doing a tier list video on all of the Dokkanfests here in Dokkan Battle. And I thought I would have a guest on so that way it won't just be one biased opinion, but two people's biased opinions. Without further ado,
Yep.
let me also introduce everybody. Gacha Talks.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? First time coming on James's channel. We've worked together at the 5-9 stuff. You know, he's one of the main editors over there. So pretty cool to be able to see him starting his own YouTube channel. And it's great to be here, man. So thanks so much for having me. And I am looking forward to this tier list.
It's so great to have you here. All right, let's begin. So let's start out. We got Gohan and Goten, the LR. I think they're pretty good. Probably like top 10. I don't know what you would think of them.
Definitely top 10, 100% still.
What you
They
think
have
it's
not,
Z tier worthy or like S tier?
I would say S. I think S is fine.
I was gonna say Z, but S is fair enough. And then
Well, yeah, I just noticed that. So you have, what, only 5 tiers here?
yeah.
Yeah, then you could put them in Z if you only got 5 tiers.
All right, yeah. And then
We'll switch it around if we need to.
we have LR Vegeta and Goku, the transform and the Gogeta, the physical
You
one.
could throw them in S. They've aged pretty well.
Really now.
Yeah,
I was
they've
gonna
aged
say
really well.
I was gonna say they're like B at best. Like they hit hard, but they just do not tank very well.
Mine is typically at 150k, 160k defense, and you also got to kind of think about their transformation mechanic as well, and seeing how that gradually helps them out, in harder events and stuff. But I think they've aged pretty well. I would still say that him and the Int one are still both pretty in that S tier. They could be low S tier, but I would put them there. Or unless you want to put them in A.
I think they're at least in that case high A. High A.
Okay.
Alright, and I guess we can also put like Int Vegito in there also. Just because they're basically the same unit.
Yeah.
And then we have LR Kaioken Blue Goku and LR Evolution Blue Vegeta.
How do you feel about them?
I think they're pretty good. I don't think they're like best in the game worthy. So I would think they're maybe in like an S tier.
Okay.
I mean, if that's what you think too, I'll go with that. And then we have LR Gohan.
Well, I would put Blue Boys as a Z, just off the bat. If you're asking for my honest opinion on them, I would put them in Z. Because they're definitely better than Go Bros.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're 100% better than them. They're still they're very good. They're very strong units.
Fair enough. I think I'm gonna be in the middle and just do S because I feel like they could still be like a little better. I mean, all they do is big damage pretty much. And then for here we have LR Gohan. I feel like this one's gonna be pretty mixed because I don't know how you feel about him.
Let me see. I'm also, yeah, I mean, if you're putting Blue Boys in S, you could probably bump Go Bros down to S too with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
So you think Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's an S?
Yeah, I mean, he's in my top 10 LRs, but he's like on the lower spectrum.
Well, in that case, yeah, with Go Bros, it's like, yeah, they can probably be brought down to S tier, honestly.
So who would you throw up in Z right now?
I was about to get to the next year. I think Z tier right here for LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Really?
I think he's aged really well.
I mean, if you want to throw him there, I mean, that's...
You sound like you have a differing opinion.
If this, like, look, so whenever I did like my top 10 tier list for these units, I had Blue Boys as 7, I had Gohan as like 8 or 9, Go Bros was like not even on the list, unfortunately. I think they were like, yeah, they weren't on the list anymore. And like Super Saiyan 4 Goku wasn't even on my top 10 either. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what do you classify as Z? Like, what is your play style?
if they can hit hard enough, but at the same time tank really well, then I think they're good in my book. And Super Saiyan 4 Goku, after each super attacks, can tank.
I mean, if you want to throw him up there, I mean, it's your list. But I would probably put him in S.
Okay, fine. We'll put it. We're gonna meet in the middle. And so then, would you put Vegeta in like S2?
Which Vegeta?
Super Saiyan.
No, I would put Vegeta in A.
I was about to say, yeah, Vegeta. Like
Vegeta ain't it anymore.
Oh, and an LR Cell. Cell.
Yeah, he's S.
High S tier then, high S, because I think like his ability to just like.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, just to heal
good.
And also have like that Kamehameha active skill. I think he's really good. Okay, so we got to come to agreement. Z tier right here for Vegito.
Yeah, you could put Vegito and Gogeta and Z.
These two units, oh, they're still so good, especially Vegito. All right, now we can get into some more of the. Okay, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The Easy A. The first ever.
Definitely throw him in that C tier.
He just has. He was good when he came out because he was the only Easy A unit, but he just hasn't aged that well. So we decided to make some changes to the tier list. We decided to add a few more rows and organize them a bit better, and I think this is looking a lot better now. All right, so let's move on to Easy A Kid Buu, the original one. I think his ability to give like a passive support of 30% is really good, but overall, I don't know if that can really save him completely. I don't know how you would feel about him.
He's B for me.
I'd love to say yeah, B is a pretty safe one. Okay, Broly right here. That's D.
Yep, that's 100% D.
He is
100%.
just like, he is like bad LR Broly, pretty much, and LR Broly has aged not too well. And then we
completely agree.
And we have we have
Full Power Frieza. You could probably throw him in B.
It's decent. Tech Cell.
A.
He's aged all right. All right, Injanemba.
That's an S.
I really like Injanemba. I think it's definitely S. STR Gogeta.
S for me.
Yeah, he is like one of the higher attack stacks in the game too.
Yep.
Tech Beerus. When you pair him up with someone like LR, like Beerus and Whis, I think he's really good. But I don't know about any other instance in the game. I want to give him like a solid A.
Tex though? Let me see.
No.
Tech Beerus. Yeah,
Beerus.
you can put him in A.
Alright.
Especially with the inclusion of with the Whis and Vados, they definitely help him out.
And then we have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I think he's S tier.
Yeah.
He tanks well.
Throw him up there.
He stuns. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, the tech one.
He's a B for me.
Solid B. He's nothing too into Gohan.
He is a C for me.
He's solid. Like I like how he can super attack on like 9 key, but like I don't know. Vegito, the AGL one, I think he is overrated as hell.
He's not overrated. I think he's pretty under. People don't like him too much because, I mean, he's definitely S for me, like hands down. I love him. Again, because like you have Extreme Super Battle and stuff like that, so he's pretty good there.
I mean,
that was what he was built for before like people even knew what it was, right?
I mean, sure, yeah, but like I don't know, he doesn't hit that hard, and his crits aren't just like. If you don't have a lot of crit on him, then he's not really that great.
I like him. He's definitely an S for me. If I'm putting Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta up there, he's definitely there.
Fair enough. I mean, I would definitely put him in A, but yeah, Super Android 17.
That is a.
I say SS. I think he's one of the better EZAs in the whole game.
Yeah, you could throw him up there.
Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza. That's
an S for sure.
Definitely an S tier, maybe SS. Um, the other Broly, yeah, the yellow Broly.
Let me see. I like that Broly quite a bit, but if you want to throw him in A, it's fine.
I like him quite a bit too. I like how he can like super attack up to like 3 times.
Yeah.
He's pretty solid. Just doesn't tank the best overall, but yeah, let's say he's an A. Boo tanks. He's pretty good. I wouldn't say he's like top tier worthy though.
You don't think he's top tier worthy?
No, I mean, okay, when you think about it, on him like on a Majin Buu like team, then he becomes like really good because he can also link up with everybody really well.
So where would you put him?
When it comes to like Majin Power, S. When it comes to like anything else, maybe A. Yeah, with Majin Power, that really changes the game, especially after the whole Link level system update. Kaioken Blue Goku, or as the game calls him, just Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
Where would you put him?
Honestly, just for the factor of like him being able to link up with the Kaioken Blue Goku, the Dokkanfest one, the other one. They can link up together really well because they technically don't share the same name. I think that's a pretty good combo. I would maybe want to give him A, because he's still pretty solid and he hits pretty hard. So I'm just going to give him like an A tier. I don't know where you would put him.
A's fine.
Alright, now this one I think really highly of. STR Omega. This guy is really good. I use him all the time because his passive, just to like lower enemies like attack and defense by 20%, is just so good. And he also boosts full power, one of the best categories in the game. I want to put him in SS tier, like the SS tier. I don't know where you would put him.
S for sure. I want to go that far.
I mean, technically, you're putting him in the same range as like these guys, I guess, but like high S tier, high. And then we have the STR Cell.
He's S too.
He's pretty good. He hits really hard. He also has an AoE that can like be really useful. And okay, this one depends on which version of the game you play, and that is the yellow Goku Black.
I like either A or S for me.
On JP, he's not as good just because of his whole key thing. That's why in global he's like a really good like linking partner, especially for like the LR in Rose. But I would say probably for me high A, just because.
Okay, that's fair.
Just because he got shafted on JP. Okay, now this one, when he does get his EZA, he's gonna be great. But the yellow Final Form Cooler,
I would probably put him in A.
He's definitely very like viable still to this day. He's aged really well.
Yep.
Once he gets his EZA, he's gonna be like.
Yeah, he's sick. He's 100%.
All right, one of my favorite units in the game is the physical Vegito Blue. He hits.
What are you thinking about him?
I want to put him in Z.
Yeah, I would as well.
He hits pretty hard. He can super attack multiple times. His counters are very useful. He's basically like the blue Vegito, except like a lot better because he can just super attack multiple times. Alright, AGL Rose. He was great when he came out, and people then stopped talking about him.
I still like him a lot. I still use him quite often, honestly. I would still probably give him low SS.
Low SS,
for everything that he does a lot. He's a great support, great defensively, does a lot of damage.
He does gain a lot of defense. Yeah.
He helps out pretty much in multiple different game modes.
No, yeah, his viability does make him very useful. Alright, the original Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
You could throw him in
Yeah, he okay. He just needs his easy A.
Yep.
In Trunks,
S.
I think he's good. Yeah, especially when you collect a bunch of just int orbs. He's extremely viable. He can defend really well. He hits hard. And then we have int Vegeta Blue. He's all right.
He's also an S for me.
He's pretty good. Nothing too special though. All right, now this one, int Kid Buu. Oh boy, int Kid Buu.
Well, he hasn't got his EZA yet for us, so right now he's like a C.
Yeah, but on JP, I want high S tier, low SS tier. He is very good.
No, he is very good. No doubt about it.
He hits extremely hard. He's also a support type unit. What's not to like? And then we have Merge Zamasu, the EZA.
I would say S.
He's pretty good, pretty decent. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the original. I think he's still like pretty good to this day.
Throw him in B.
He's still pretty good. He's surprisingly aged very well, even with his LR counterpart. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. He's alright for the most part. He's the only like real viable Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku in the game. That's really what makes him like set apart from everyone else. But overall, it's like he doesn't really do much nowadays, so I would give him like maybe a solid B tier.
Yeah, B's fine.
Alright, int Gogeta.
Another B.
Yeah, when this guy gets his EZA, he is going to be a monster.
Well, you could actually put him in A because he does a lot of damage. So
No, yeah, he still does like a lot of damage still. And when he came out, he was a monster.
yes, he was.
And STR Janemba, another unit that'll be amazing once he gets his EZA. He's still pretty good though.
You could put him in B though. His damage outputs is very, 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 very mid.
Alright, physical Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks.
You could throw him right there at C.
He's just not that amazing. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 Broly, probably the most shafty character in the entire game.
You could probably put him in D.
He hits hard, his EZA is good. It's just that him lowering his own defense and also his lack of categories really does hurt him.
Yep, I agree. No, you could put him in D. What are you putting him in there for?
What, Super Saiyan 3 Broly?
He doesn't have his EZA yet.
On global, he doesn't. I mean,
Oh, we're talking. Is this a global tier list?
I was thinking more like. That's why I.
If you were talking about his EZA, then yeah, you could put him in A.
All right.
His EZA, I mean, he's hitting 4 or 5 million attack stats, and his defense doesn't drop that bad. Like I've seen a bunch of different test plays, especially with Talon, that has pretty good numbers. And I would probably put him in A.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He has been pretty much replaced at this point.
He's a B for me.
He's solid B. He just does not tank well. Omega Shenron, the physical one, I think he has not aged that well.
He's aged pretty well for me. He's like a he's actually probably an A for me.
I'm gonna say B, dog. I don't know. He's just like
Damage reduction. He does 2-3 super attacks, and he has a pretty good link set.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, he's pretty.
You have him rainbowed?
No.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. But yeah, he's good.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna play safe bets and put him B. And we have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock.
Where would you put him?
Like, he's pretty good still. He's the only Super Saiyan 3 Bardock that's still technically around. So, I mean, that already by itself makes him good. Say maybe like a solid A. Like, he's not amazing, but he sure is useful for certain events.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Alright, STR Ultimate Gohan.
He's C.
Borderline, like C tier. He just needs an EZA badly.
I like this guy.
I'm glad to hear you like him.
Yeah, I mean, he has some use now, more than ever.
And then we have the Int Angel Frieza.
Definitely A for me.
He's pretty good, especially now with the new Dokkanfest Frieza. They link up really well together. Just I wish he could be more useful in the Universal Survival Arc team, but like so many of those people on that team are super class, so that's what pretty much like puts him down here in A. And then we have the physical Vegito. Only Vegito, like that still hasn't gotten his easy A yet.
Where are you putting him?
I still think he's alright, especially if you want to just use him as like the leader for like Majin Buu Saga. I was gonna put him either like B or A.
It's up on you on that one.
I don't know. What's your opinion, bro? Which one do you want to put him in?
I would probably put him in. Probably put him in B.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, Tech Vegito.
B.
He just needs an easy A, and he'll be amazing.
Yep.
And then we have Red Rose.
Where are you putting him?
I think he did me really well in Extreme Super Battle Road personally, so I think he's still pretty viable. So I want to say like either like a B or an A because I still think he's pretty good.
All right.
I'm gonna split him. Say best. Put him next to Vegito. Int UI Goku.
He's B for me.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like he hasn't aged the best. To be fair, he was released when the Ultra.
I think on my list I had him on A, actually.
I think that's a bit too high for him.
No, because when he came out, he was still better than all these units on this list, and he's still a decent lead. He has a phenomenal link set, and he stacks attack, and he does have a pretty decent chance of dodging.
That is true, yeah. I mean, it's just that whenever I think of like this UI Goku, I always think like the LR is just better.
Oh, of course, but hey, this guy's, I mean, he's still usable. You could still definitely use him.
And then we have Turles. Still a pretty good support type unit, still has a pretty good leader skill.
I would put him in A.
Solid A. Evolution Blue Vegeta.
Also A.
Yeah, he's still good to this day. Physical Future Gohan.
I love that unit a lot, actually.
He was if the before Into Gohan were to come out, I would probably put him in C. But now that like In Gohan is like around,
But what's his issue?
I don't know. I feel like sure he defends like well, right? Like that's what his point is. But like I don't know, he doesn't really do much afterwards. Like he's kind of boring.
He's an A for me, surprisingly.
When I do look at I see all the units down here, I'm just like, yeah, he is probably in the range of these units right here. And then we have Jiren. Like, he's still pretty good, like, especially with his ability to stun, like, all the enemies for, like, a turn.
Z tier.
Makes him, like, extremely good for, like, Super Battle. You really think he's Z tier?
No.
Where would you put him then?
Probably B.
That's a fair assumption. Full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
A for me.
Just also his name not being Super Saiyan 4 Goku just by itself also makes him very like useful. So you can actually put him on the same team. And then we have Transforming Goku. I know I am getting kind of tired of seeing this guy because he's on every single banner like ever now. And he's okay at best, honestly. I don't think he's really that amazing.
I love him.
For real though?
One of my favorite units in the entire game.
Bro. No. He gets a solid B.
Solid B. What?
I don't know, man. Whenever I think of like Super Saiyan Goku, I don't know, man.
I mean, I would probably put him in B or A.
And then transforming Frieza though.
You like transforming Frieza?
I like transforming Frieza. I think he's pretty good. I think he's underrated. It's like how. I think he's a solid A, honestly. If not S, very low S, but S either way.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably put him at A.
And then we have Android 17. He's pretty good, I want to say. I don't know if he's...
I love him. A rank.
I was about to say, I don't know if he's really aged the best out of all these units. Okay, I think we can all...
He's aged extremely well. 3 key to everybody. 66% defense to everybody. Has damage reduction after 77%. And he could hit like 2.5 million attack stats in his best situations, and he could go a bit further beyond. I like him.
Alright, I think we can come to agreement. Transforming Super Boo.
A. Easy.
Are you serious?
Rainbow at max level 10 links, he's fantastic.
I was going to say C.
Because after the link update, he's able to hit like 2 points, pretty close to like 3. It's real easy for him to hit 3 million on super attacks. And, you know, he does a lot of damage, bro. A decent amount of damage. I've gotten him up to like 3.3s, and then his defense was like 200k or something like that. He's aged better because of the link update. Without the link update, he's trash, but since we do have it, it definitely put him up.
I don't know, man.
Just like the Imp Boo.
I'm gonna go me in the middle then. I'm gonna go with B.
That's fine.
And then we have Metal Cooler, the first Dokkanfest to have super clean animations.
Where would you put him?
I still use him to this day, and his leader skill is still pretty useful. So I'm gonna go with A. Personally, plus like his ability to stack up his attack is really. It's Goku Black. He is, probably one of the more disappointing units to ever come out in Dokkan. I would either say C or D. I don't know about you.
Let me see. B.
I don't know, man. Like his ability, his transformation is just like you can almost like never get it off. He doesn't hit that hard. Like, sure, he's good after transformation, but like
Unless you want Reddit to come after you, B is where he belongs. If you're putting him down there with Super Saiyan 3 Go tanks, I can't protect you on that one, buddy.
Fine, it's just solid. Okay, what about hit? Come on, we can come to agreement, right? Hit's not that great.
You could throw hit in C.
Yeah, hit's not.
But Goku Black, you definitely cannot.
Hit is one of the more like he's global first. He was good for a week, and then the meta decided I'm not gonna like you anymore, and now he's not that great. And we have right here is the blue Gogeta.
You could throw him in S.
He is very good. His ability to just do 100% chance of a crit. He can dodge. What's not to like? And then we have Dragon Ball Super Broly. I think he's still very good, especially for the World Tournament. He's like one of the top tier choices for like leaders because he's both movie bosses and full power. So you can make him viable with LR Krillin for the World Tournament if you're like also free to play. You can also run people like the LR STR Broly. Just overall like an extremely good and useful unit. I would put him in S tier, honestly. Alright, transforming Vegeta.
A.
Solid A. He's pretty decent still. Int Kid Goku.
A.
Still, yeah, and also just like his active skill can instantly crit. Alright, now Trunks.
A. No, S.
Yeah, I was about to say S tier. This guy, he can stack his
throw him in
defense.
S right now.
It's a great active skill.
could throw Zamasu in S.
Zamasu, yeah, I would say so too.
Namek Goku, the Super Saiyan 2s, Piccolo, Gohan, all in S.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 1 Goku, he can like gain attack as things go on. He's super good. This guy, get enough key spears, he can pretty much be super effective against all types. This Vegeta, just overall like really good. Piccolo is probably one of the best tanks in the entire game. And then like Future Gohan's a very easy like transformation skill to get off. You just need to have a Trunks on the team.
Alright, so we're going to throw
and we have
Cooler and Z.
Cooler is definitely
13 in double S.
Yeah,
We're gonna throw Kaioken Goku in S.
Alright, now that we gotta talk about a little bit. I have him full Link level 10 and everything. And he is still not that amazing. Like, sure, his Spirit Bomb is, like, really, really, really good. But it's so rare.
Fully built up, he has 100k defense. He's hitting 2 to 4 million attack stats. And he has a phenomenal Link set. I think this guy is heavily under. I don't think he's top tier. That's what I'm saying. You could, like, if you want to say low S, but if you're putting him on the same level as 17, Vegeta, Goku Black, Physical Cooler, nah. If you see what I'm saying, like, you could throw him on the low end of S tier, but
he's
put him on the same level.
He's then low end S. He's low.
Yeah, that's fine. But to like throw him on the same level as like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, yeah, he's significantly better.
And then we have the transforming Bardock.
Double SS.
Double SS. He is so good. He can stack his defense, and when he transforms, he is a god.
Well, double SS is fine.
And then we have
Beerus. Double SS. Kefla, double SS.
You get over here. Kefla, yeah, you are SS. Super good all around. And then, do we want to get into this whole discussion right here with Exchange Boo?
Where would you put him? I love him.
At best, low B.
Low B? Are you kidding? Have you used him?
I have him, like with multiple dupes, high Link levels.
I would throw him in S easy. Easily S. He is so good.
Like, he's good, but like it takes so long to get the Super Boo.
No, but even when you transform with the second one, he's still good. He dodges, he stuns, he seals, he has damage reduction. What else do you want him to do?
Fine, I'll put him in A. He's A at best.
That's low for him. I would put him and Gotenks both in S.
Nah, like Gotenks, you can go in S tier. Gotenks is good.
They have basically the same passive.
Yeah, but like Gotenks is just better.
In what aspect? For 4 turns when he's Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and then he loses that?
I mean, you probably won't need those 4 extra turns once he does transform. Like, he can...
And what event will you last more? Like, what event will you even get that?
Legendary Goku event, like Dragon Ball history events.
And let me ask, what does Tech Boo what is his issue?
I see your argument. I see your point.
He seals, stuns, dodges, has damage reduction.
Yeah, but with Gotenks,
no Link set, great leader, artificial homogeneous. No, but like to say that Boo is the same level as UI Goku, Vegeta, Future Gohan, full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is insane. That's actually kind of crazy. But I mean, if you want to put him there, it's your list. But I cannot defend you on that one at all.
I'm keeping.
He does way too much.
I'm keeping him at A because he would be at S if he can get the Super Move faster.
But he doesn't need to be Super Boo for him to be good.
Yeah, but in order to be like actually like really viable, I think.
But Gotenks is the same thing though.
Yeah, but he can be
He's not
used
good till he's Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks.
He can be used on a lot of other teams.
Boo's a far superior leader to Gotenks as well.
Sure, but I want to base this off not just their leader skill alone. Like, if this.
No, we're not. But I'm saying not its leader. He has a better kit in the terms of he does more things than Gotenks does. What else do you want him to do?
Transform faster, honestly. Just like.
But that's then. But like, why does Gotenks get a pass for that if like his second kit isn't as good and it's very RNG?
Because his Super Saiyan Gotenks form is still really good, and he can also be used in a lot of different
super
teams.
RNG. It's all RNG with him, and that's not good. People only put him that high because of his last form, not because of Super Saiyan. Because you have a 50% chance of him being good. Boo has a kit that's 100% always going to work. Gotenks is not, because it's always a chance that his attack and defense won't be there. So if you're using the argument about the 7 turns thing, you kind of have to do the same thing for Gotenks, because his second form isn't that great.
Fine, I see your point. You can go in S tier with Gotenks. Fine. I get.
All right, there we go. Because a lot of people have been bashing my boy Boo, and I'm like, okay, I understand
if I had
something.
If I had to pick one to use, it would definitely be Gotenks.
Because you're mentioning categories, and Boo's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 categories.
Yeah, but I feel like he's only really viable on Majin Power. Because
He has a decent link set too, so like you could throw him in a lot of different teams. Let me look at Gotenks' teams. So he is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he has 10. He has 2 more.
Anyways, yeah, these two they can go up there. We can agree on this one. Ultimate Gohan, Z tier.
Yeah, 100%.
Tanks really well, hits really hard, but it's not like this. Boo tanks right here.
Z for
Z
sure.
tier.
Top of Z.
Really good leader skill.
Would you put him at the top of Z?
But I put him at the top of Z.
Yeah.
I mean, his team is really good overall. His kid is really good. I would say he's close to being like one of the top units on like Z tier.
So you wouldn't put him as the best LR in that list?
The only reason I would say is because LR STR Transforming Vegito is.
So you think the blue fusions are better than both of them?
Blue Vegito, maybe. Maybe not Gogeta.
Okay, I mean, this is your list. I understand.
I think the Tech Vegito is still really good. Then there's also STR Vegito, which is like, they're really good, especially after they transform. Like, I think, like, probably one of the best units in the entire game. Like, is it a fair assumption to say he's, like, top, like, maybe 3?
I would put both of them above Tech in a second.
I mean,
And I actually like Boo more than Vegito.
these two, I feel like they're so interchangeable.
It's all comes to play style, but I just love Boo's kit a lot more.
I don't know, but also just, like, the Majin Buu category with this guy is also just, like, extremely good, especially being the biggest category in the game. But at the same time, Majin Power is really good even if it doesn't have that many units.
How many units are left?
We have the Transforming Angel Frieza and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the brand new one.
You could put them both in Z.
Yeah, the instantly being able to transform in the Golden Cooler, just really good, and each form does different things, making them like both useful in their own way. And then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I think, like those first like few turns you have him, he is a god. He can hit hard, he tanks, like yeah, he's really good. And he also has the counter. He can counter too. And so it's like, what's not to like? Anyways, yeah, this seems to be the final verdict right here. Let me just go ahead and zoom this out a little bit. Yeah, so this seems to be the final tier list right here. I think this, I think it's fair to say this is fair to say this is an accurate tier list, I would want to say, besides maybe a few opinions here and there. But overall, pretty good right here. Do you have any final words you want to say?
No, thanks for having me, man. It was a good time.
Oh no, thanks for coming on. And yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this tier list. Make a comment down in the comment section if you agree or disagree. I would love to have some arguments with some people, especially about some certain choices. But overall, yeah, thank you all for stopping by and checking out the video today. And I hope you have yourselves a fantastic day. Bye bye, everybody.
See you later.